Hey y'all, it's me, Ren, back for another adventure. We are testing this out again just to see how our bits and bobs are doing. Looks like we've got some dropped frames still, but again, we're doing all right with our overall whatchamacallits. No, that doesn't make any sense, but that's fine. My internet has been really hinky the past couple of weeks. Our provider is switching over some things. Yeah, I know my stream is experiencing issues. How do I make it not do that? Oh well. All right, let's go ahead and get back into the groove of things. I don't have any memory of where we were or what we were doing previously, so I know we were still red. Oh, I know, we can look at the gallery to see what's up. All right, so in the gallery, we've unlocked the standards for Miranda, Polly, and Scott. We still haven't successfully done a standard ending with Vera. She only laughs at us here. Let's see, we've got 2 special endings for Damien, 1 special ending for everybody else, 2 special endings for Vera. Oh, here, my Polaroids, that'll guide me better. All right, let's go down to our special individual Polaroids here. All right, so we've got yellow with everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we have red, 1, we have Vera, Scott, and Polly, and Damien. So we need Miranda and Liam. Okay, Miranda and Liam it is, or Miranda or Liam, I guess. They won't let us do both. There is a secret orgy ending though, and that's exciting. But I forget how to unlock that. I think it's just a random thing. All right. 1 player, first term, classic. We're still going to do short games, especially because I've been away. Spooky high school. The sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who are we? We are... should I keep up with the Red Wren joke? Yeah, we should. I like consistency in my horrible jokes. Nerd or backwards, red rum. Just remember, I will make the same joke every time. Showtime! All right, and we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our most 6 charismatic classmates. Not our most 6, our 6 most. Huzzah! Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who is as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, 21, fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam de Lioncourt, 400 and something. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. Yay! Polly Geist, 22? A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
and Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We had only 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Dink, dink-a-day-ding. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever! All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character stats. Okay, so I don't know where this game came out in regards to where the McElroys got, or when the McElroys got really, really popular. But this just made me think of Monster Prom stupidest pop quiz ever. TM. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and alchemically turn them into answers. Anyways, check out the McElroys. My brother, and me. It's good. And sometimes their turn of phrase sounds like this. I can't remember enough of it to accurately represent it to you. Where am I? All right. This way, each one of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Aw, dip. Apollo and Daphne. Which god do you pray to each night before sleeping? Praying is kind of lame. I have a group text set up with some deities, Dionysus, Bastet, Loki, coolest cats in town. Praying is for fools. I took compromising pics of a god molesting a tree, and now I blackmail him for whatever I want. A lot more effective. Oh, I pray to all kinds of gods. I have this business where people pay me to deliver their prayers every night. I've even started to look for a Chinese factory to outsource the prayers. Okay. We need Liam and Miranda. I'm gonna blackmail. So smart. All right. You get the chance to produce a movie. It's based on the most influential Russian novelists of the 19th century have gone nuts. They don't remember anything about last night, and now they can't find the manuscript of the Brothers Karamazov, and Dostoevsky has to deliver it today. Two cool guys walking away from rad explosions, and they don't look at the explosions. They don't give a fuck about the explosions. They reflect on life and love, but it is super dope and kick-ass because they do so walking away from never-ending explosions. Something about superheroes, but with a love triangle between a beautiful yet somewhat relatable girl. Maybe she always stating she's a mess, and two of the super hot superheroes, which are also like vampires or pirates or both. Instant hit. All right, I think this is bold, and this is probably more smart. So I'm going to go for more. Oh, it was fun? Right, because it's The Hangover. It doesn't matter that they're Russian. Yeah, because of The Hangover. Also, there are some little answers and stuff where Polly talks about how much she likes Russian literature. All right, you find a genie in a bottle. You can ask for whatever you want. What do you ask for? Is friendship? A rainbow that you can eat? Infinite confetti? Him to not be so cliched? A genie and wishes? Ugh, so mainstream. I don't ask for anything. I drink the genie from the bottle. I can grant my own wishes. Before asking for anything, you try to negotiate up to the 3 standard wishes. All right, we're gonna try for Liam with red today, so we're gonna go with this don't be so cliche. Oh, and let's take bets on how quickly I forget what voices I gave to them when we did the character introductions. Because I had a little cheat sheet from them where it was gonna... Well, yeah, never mind, because I heard their little vocalizations, and so I based my voice off of that. Vocalizations every time. I don't know that I'll be really that good at it. Oh, my stream is having issues. I need to get plugged in. I don't want to put more holes in my house, though, because I'm kind of far away from my router. Oh, well. Smart's 9. Fuck yeah. Boldness. Creativity is a little bad. Charm's a little bad. Fun's good. Money's fine. What do we want to do here? Let's get charm above 5. What's charm again? Show me what's what. Charm. Yeah, Jim. I swear, it takes me 2 weeks to forget everything I ever knew. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain 2 charm. Da-da-da-da. Later that night, you head out to the club with Polly and Liam. Using your fake idea, not ideas, just IDs. Using your fake IDs, I still wanted to put the twang on it. All right. Using your fake IDs, also known as Polly's boobs, you have no problem getting in the door. The real trouble begins when you get to the bar and Polly starts teasing Liam.
Lame.
I'm telling you, boy, you've got no game. And I'm telling you that I reject the ludic sexual paradigm underlying your assertion. All I'm saying is that if you're really as cool as you act all the time, you should have no problem getting digits from that gender indeterminate locust swarm down at the end of the bar. Well, of course I could, if I wanted to. But you see, the key to my allure is that I don't want anything. Sounds to you like Liam's just scared. You decide to go over there and show them both how it's done by coating yourself in insect pheromones, don't go after people, make people go after you, dancing so hard that you also separate into a cloud of locusts. Well, I think this is the Liam one. I feel like it's going to require charm, but we're at least 5s. Yeah, we're going to go with this one. So smart. Oh, phew. Because of science and pheromones and stuff, I guess. You pull out the spray bottle of locust sex pheromones that you keep for just such an occasion. You spritz it all over your most intimate areas. The hot young locust swarm at the other end of the bar immediately takes notice. I'm just putting all sorts of emphasis incorrectly. You talk all night about your hopes and dreams. It turns out the locust swarm wants to be a veterinarian. When you excuse yourself to go to the bathroom, Liam catches you by the arm. Hey, not that I care or anything, but do you think you could loan me some of those locust sex pheromones? No reason. Looks like Liam's got a fetish. You gain 2 charm and 1 smarts. Nice. Dang, I'm smart. Okay, time for lunch. We're gonna go ahead over here and talk to the Slayer. You're taking a break from socializing to eat your lunch when someone punches you in the knee. It's the Slayer, and she's hiding under your table. Eat knee pain, freak! Now I'm going to punch your other... Ow! You just threw your apple at her. Finally a use for that red delicious. You defeated the Slayer. She flees, leaving 2 choice pieces of loot behind. The loot flashes rapidly, getting ready to disappear. Almost as if you're in some kind of video game. No time to contemplate the nature of existence. Pick some loot before it's all gone. I don't remember what all of these are. I feel like we've done either of these, so we're not going to be unlocking any new scenes. Garlic rice and holy water. One monster's weakness is another monster's dinner. A gun that shoots steaks with eat shit burned into the side of them. We're going to go with garlic rice and whatever that was. Hey, waste not, want not, right? You hijack one of the burners in the kitchen and cook up a batch of garlic rice with holy aioli. The other students are super excited to eat something besides Mephistophelinda's bland cafeteria cuisine. The head chef herself tries to stop you, but you convince her to try some of your rice instead. The holy water kills her instantly. Until the school can fill her position, you get to be the chef. You put drugs in everybody's food and don't really remember the next few days. A good cook can turn even the simplest ingredients into a days-long bender, and you're the best. You gain 4 fun. That's way more fun than I need to go after Liam.
Let's do this!
Yeah, let's do this, Red Wren. All right. Smarts, boldness, creativity. Let's go to creativity. Auditorium. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity. You notice Liam and Damien talking to each other. Maybe you're a little jealous, so you decide to join them.
Ugh, I know, right? The entire concept of slaying is barbaric, racially motivated, and deeply rooted in an abhorrent colonial mindset. And their outfits, black on red, it's like bad cosplay as a fashion statement.
I'm just pissed that they get such a cool name. You know, if I murder a dude, I'm just a killer. But if one of them murders one of us, they're a slayer. Slayer is a metal band. The Killers is just post-pop baby shit.
There was a time when I would have hotly debated the genre classification of the Killers with you, but they're popular now, so are obviously garbage. And the same goes for Slayers. Someone really ought to put an end to this archaic practice.
You mean by murdering all the Slayers?
We've tried that, Damien. We've been trying that for literally centuries. Now, what we need is a new initiative. Something fresh, something modern, something like...
Liam seems to be drawing a blank, but you're not. Your idea is simple yet effective. Murder all the Slayers? A massive PR campaign letting people know that every cool person in history was either a vampire or a demon. We're going to do the PR campaign because this is definitely a Damien answer and we're not going after him right now. So massive PR campaign. So creative. Oh, good. I'm glad we got some creativity points before we answered this question.
You had me at massive PR campaign. And then you lost me at cool person. And then you got me back with history. Oh, I can't wait to educate the ignorant public. For example, did you know that Caligula and Jack the Ripper
were the same vampire? Yeah, everybody knows that. But did you know Virginia Woolf was a demon?
Yes. A Room of One's Own was originally titled A Doom of One's Own. We've got so much research to do. Come on, Damien, let's go to the library.
Fuck! The library! You've doomed Damien to his own personal hell, but Liam's on cloud 9. You gain 2 smarts and 1 charm. And you take 1 sip of tea. Yum, yum, yum.
Let's do this!
Let's do this indeed. All right, where are we at now? I think we're definitely smart enough for all this business. Let's get another creativity. Liam likes creativity. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you can't help but feel that you're not as good as the role requires you to be. There doesn't seem to be any ordinary way of getting yourself there. But there might be an extraordinary way. You summon the devil, one of many, and make a deal to enhance your creativity just a bit. You gain 2 No, what? What word was I trying to say? You gain 2 creativity. You also lose 3 years of life at the end as the end of your deal. Nope, as your end of the deal. But who cares? They weren't happening in-game either way. Anyway, why? I'm just making up words. Making them up. Just say what's on my mind. When you go to remove your costume, you see Scott still wearing his tree suit. You haven't seen a tree look this bummed since Woody the Ent's parents were cut down to make way for that mega mall. You ask Scott what's wrong.
I really thought I was gonna be an important part of this play, bro. I mean, trees are important, right? They give oxygen and shade, and you can pee on them. Plus, the director called me an actrezo. That sounds way fancier than actor, so I don't know why I feel so useless. Atrezo means prop, you imbecile. You're not an actor, you're scenery. But I'm not scenery, I'm a person with feelings. My feelings want people to clap for me and tell me I'm a good boy. You poor mongrel. The entire purpose of the scenery is to be in the background, to remain unnoticed. Although, altering the performance such that a tree becomes the primary focus would be dreadfully avant-garde. In fact, it could be my greatest artistic achievement yet. All right, Scott. I'm going to make your dream a reality. We need to brainstorm. How can we make the tree the center of this play?
Scott's not a tree, he's a tree person. He comes alive at the last second and rips the bad guy in half.
What if
everyone was scenery? Take their face off. We're doing what if everyone was scenery. I sure hope it's not boldness. So creative, hooray.
Everyone? You mean all of us would simply stand motionless for 2 hours, dressed as various inanimate objects? That would be the most daring performance ever conceived. A rejection of the tyranny of action and plot and characters and entertainment. But, won't people get bored? Of course. That's how you know it's art. Hooray! And I'll be the tallest one, so I'll be super important too.
You leave Scott with Liam, who has promised to teach him how to become the tree on a truly spiritual level. You gain 2 smarts and 1 charm. I'm the smartest person in the world. Ding dong, bing bong.
Let's do this!
Bong. Ba-bong. All right, what am I doing now? Okay, we're gonna go eat lunch with... it's up here. It's the Slayer again. You're eating your lunch, minding your own business, when someone under your table pokes your business. Psst, hey! How would you like to turn against your friends in exchange for forbidden knowledge? Betraying your friends sounds bad, but forbidden knowledge sounds dope. You listen to her pitch. Basically, I just need you to tell me Damien and Liam's hidden weaknesses for totally innocent reasons. And in exchange, I'll tell you one of my most secret Slayer techniques. What's that you say? You totally do it and I can trust what you say 100%? Great. Which techniques do you want to learn? How to be the protagonist of any scene? How to punch a dude so hard his head explodes? Alright, we've unlocked both of these scenes anyway, so we're just going to choose the one that is going to give me charm at the wazoo. Charm out the wazoo! You tell the Slayer that Liam's weakness is being ignored and Damien's weakness is ice cream cake.
Unbelievable!
Really? That's so simple! I'll bury them in indifference and frozen treats respectively. Oh, you want to know my secret technique? It's simple. Just act like you're entitled to everyone's love and affection and constantly make decisions that endanger you and your friends. Well, that's it? But you already do those things, all the time. Is it possible that you've been the protagonist all along? This discovery gives you newfound confidence, which you use to punch the Slayer in the neck and steal her shoes. As the protagonist of your own life, you gain 4 charm. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun,
Let's
dun.
do this!
Let's do this indeed. All right, this is going to be my last night to trigger a special ending, but it's fine if I get a regular ending for Liam. Because right now I only have Miranda, Polly, and Scott. So we're good either way. It's just easier to navigate the 3-part special endings. All right, what else have we got here? Do we care about our boldness? Maybe. Now I'm going to pump my creativity again. Auditorium. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you do a terrific job at acting. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you. 7 roses to be exact. Damn, roses aren't a valid currency or stat in this game. Anyway, you check your converter app to see if this could translate into something a bit more useful. It seems that 7 roses equals... 2 creativity points. Sweet, you gain 2 creativity. You find Liam storming out of the dressing room, still wearing his very fancy costume. He goes straight to Vera, where she sits in the audience, as usual, judging people.
You've got to help me, Vera. Art is in jeopardy.
Help you? Please. I signed up to be a dramaturge specifically because it allowed me to criticize people without doing any real work.
You may return to your calculated apathy immediately after helping me sign Underground Supergroup Yogurt Resort to score our play. Yeah, to score our play. Write the music for it. You know what words are, Ren.
You want Yogurt Resort to score our play? The ones who did Help Me, I'm Drowning in Tractors. I hate to admit it, but that's actually a very cool idea.
The fact that someone besides me knows about Yogurt Resort only makes me slightly less excited about this plan, which should tell you how important this is to me.
How are you going to pay for that, though?
Ugh, that's exactly what the director said. Everyone is trying to smother my artistic spark. Spark, not smark. Blah. Everyone is trying to smother my artistic spark beneath the boot heel of capitalism. It appears that I must make some concessions to the invisible hand of the market if I am to realize my dream.
Yeah, I definitely want this to happen, Liam. We just have to figure out how. Have a bake sale, but with cocaine instead of baked goods. Tell them we're all orphans and that this is a charity event. Huh. This seems like it might be fun. I don't know if this is charm or what. I'm gonna go with this one. No. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the orphans one. Fingers crossed, kids. Everybody? Yeah, so charming. Well, if there's one thing I've learned, being an orphan... Oh, I switched views. I'm back. We're all okay. Everything's okay. Well, if there's one thing I've learned being an orphan, it's that people will give you all kinds of things for free out of sheer pity.
You're actually an orphan. Wow, I feel so ashamed.
Yes, I'm very offended. And the only thing that can make it better is a tray of cupcakes and a solid good gold ingot.
Oh, okay, all right. I'll go ahead. Wait a second.
You see? Works every time.
You're some kind of evil genius. I'll draft the press release.
Once word gets out that Spooky High School is full of orphans, you get all kinds of free stuff. Being an orphan rocks. You gain 2 boldness and 1 money. Well, now. I don't necessarily agree with that sentiment, but, you know, whatever, it's a game.
This.
Red Ren! What do we want to do? Do we want to try to fill out our boldness? I don't think so. But what do we want to do besides... Okay, we can't go to get more creativity. Let's go to college to get more knowledge. That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain 2 smarts. Ba-da-da-da. You're packing your stuff after class when suddenly, coach bursts in with Vera and Liam under his arms.
Emergency, you two! Emergency! The student is failing the killing stare class. Vera, Liam, you're the best students in that class. You gotta help her pass. Excuse me. I can't possibly waste my time on this.
My time is valuable. You'll be receiving an invoice.
See? You already agree on something. I feel the teamwork flowing like melted butter over the lobster of success. And because motivation is the carrot on the stick of victory, I'm gonna lock all 4 of us in this classroom until this student gives us the best killing stare in the whole school. Ugh. Okay, show us what you got. And do it quickly, all right?
You're ready to give your best killing stare. You focus as hard as you can. It looks as if you're trying to poop with all your heart. Not exactly a killing stare.
Okay, let's start your training.
I don't know, his voice is... Having Liam and Vera, they have basically the same accent, just at a different pitch when I do their voices, so it's getting a little fuzzy. The 3 of you do a lot of crazy training while an inspirational song... I bit my tongue. Ow. Got words in the way. While an inspirational song plays out of nowhere. It's all very motivational. After a 30-second sequence, night has already come and all of you are covered in sweat.
Damn, so intense. Fucking training sequences.
Time to escape this torment. Give us a true killing stare, unless you want to slave the rest of your days in the cocaine mines. That's right, I'll stuff a bunch of cocaine in a mine and make you dig it out just to torment you. You dig down to the bottom of your soul and bust out a look so fabulous it slays, an ordinary pocket watch, which you use to hypnotize Liam into liking something uncool. Huh. I'm gonna go with this bottom one because it talks about Liam. So smart! You lock eyes with Liam, still your mind, tense your muscles, and whisper, "Nickelback is rad."
Nickelback is rad.
Liam faints. This was amazing! You hypnotized him. Come with me. I have certain associates that need persuasion.
What happened? I had a real weird dream that I was brain dead or something. Why are you happy? Is it over? Did she do it?
Yes, we're free. This one is a prodigy of hypnosis. We're going to do great things with you. I almost said prodigy. It's just so much easier to have that roll off your tongue than prodigy.
Finally, this ordeal is over. Not sure what happened, but it felt nice. Maybe you can hypnotize me again later.
Now, let's focus on the important things. Repeat after me. Child labor is illegal. Somehow you're in the Philippines, facing the president. You get 2 money from Vera's profits and 1 charm. Dang, I'm making lots of money and I didn't even try. Off the backs of children. Oh.
Let's do this.
Oh. All right, let's look here. Who we got? We got Wolfpack. I'm like utterly out of gruff voices that I can do for them. You're about to dig into a delicious bowl of beef jerky when you see the Wolfpack across the table panting at you.
What's up, noob?
Yo, dog, can we have some of that beefy J you got there? We love meats that have been jerked. Come on, we'll totally trade you anything from our lunch. You could have this dead ferret, or this half-chewed telephone receiver, or while one of them is talking, the others just straight up eat your beef jerky. You hit their noses with a newspaper, but it's too late.
Haha, whoops! I guess we gotta trade after all, huh? Which of our foods do you want, dog?
How about this black plastic bottle labeled, "Seriously, don't drink this, it's poison"? Nothing. Give me my beef jerky back now. This is fun. I don't really need fun. I'll go with the bold one. Give me back my dang beef jerky.
But, we already ate it. It's in our stomachs.
That's a weak excuse if you've ever heard one. You dive into the leader's mouth.
Stop rooting around in my stomach.
You're too busy rooting around in his stomach to reply, but that seems like a pretty good response on its own. You climb back out of the pack leader's mouth, beef jerky clutched triumphantly in your teeth. Also, a lung.
So hungry.
Your classmates break into a slow clap that soon becomes a standing ovation. Sometimes you got to fight for your right to jerky. You gain 4 boldness. Da-da-da-da-da. Ding dong, bing bong.
Let's do this.
Let's do this indeed. So last night before prom, we want Liam to love us. Let's go get slightly more creative, because I think we're smart enough for him to love us, but I want to make sure we're creative enough for him to love us too. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you totally forget your lines. It's terrible. But you don't let that get you down. You start improvising all your lines, and it's marvelous. Somehow it enhances the pathos of the play in unexpected ways. And that's saying something, since half of your improvisation is a rap battle against your inner fears. You gain 2 creativity. Afterwards, Liam walks up to you extremely nonchalantly. It's ridiculous how little he cares about this walk.
After considerable thought, I've come to the conclusion that you're not a complete poser. And seeing as I could use a partner for my tragically hip late-night excursions, consider yourself invited. Tonight, 3 a.m. I'm sure you'll have no trouble coming up with an appropriately underground destination. I mean, it's not like I don't know any cool places to go or anything. I just want to give you an opportunity to prove yourself.
Liam vanishes in a cloud of mist and angst. You've got 12 hours to choose the trendiest spot nobody's ever heard of. Monstropolis' most exclusive new nightclub, Asterisk. The hottest, most underground nightclub of all, the Earth's core. I'm gonna go with the top one, because I feel like Earth's core is boldness, so pretty much anything else that I've got is better than that. Except money, but none of these seem like they would take money. Here we go. Yeah, so creative. You meet Liam in front of Asterisk at precisely 3:18 a.m. Being on time is for posers. It's a club so exclusive, even you haven't heard of it before. You had to snag an invite from a time-traveling version of yourself from the future. Monstropolis' hippest club is a satanic diaper orgy inside a decommissioned ravioli factory run by mice who love disco. Liam takes one look at the magnificent entryway made of a stolen whale carcass and the concept of entropy, and his jaw drops. Y'all, the concept of entropy is so fascinating. Like, everything is degrading. Asterisk! Question mark, exclamation point. I thought it was a myth. I'm not doing his voice.
Asterisk? I thought it was a myth. I'd heard rumors that they've got everything here. Used cribs, police brutality, the entire frozen food aisle from a discount supermarket. My God, they've even got a downstairs sub-dungeon where you can relax in the human jacuzzi. Oh.
I swallowed a bit of the human jacuzzi. Ugh.
I mean, this is pretty cool, I guess.
In case you were wondering, a human jacuzzi is when you sit in a circle while a bunch of naked people spit hot water at you. You gain 2 creativity and 1 fun. I'm really upset that I swallowed a bit of the human jacuzzi now that I know what it is. All right, now it's time to see. It's time to see Liam. Liam.
Welcome to Liam the Liam Court.
Wait, did you say welcome to Liam de Court? Like your place? Or am I welcome to you? Anyway, hey Liam, do you want to go prom with me?
Let's do this!
What do you think? Hey Liam, you finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the prom with you. Prom? That's so kitsch and cliche that it's actually hip. Yes, let's go to prom together. What a retro thing to do, right? I can wear a tuxedo and all. It's going to be wonderful.
Oh, ironic.
But in an ironic way. Blush.
You're...
Prom night was beautiful. Look at how dashing I am. I look like Monet the singer. That's who this reminds me of. Gosh, she would definitely wear an outfit like this and look rad doing it. Anyway, look at his little tuxedo. He's being very simple, but he's showing off his nice forearms. Prom night was beautiful. For once, Liam seemed relaxed, without feeling the need to act cool. He put all his mysterious posing aside and told you a bit about the time he spent as part of the coven, and about when he was in a K-pop band. You told him you admired that about him, how he has no issue trying new things, as wacky as they might sound. He smiled and told you that when you're immortal, you need to explore life to its fullest, and always be eager to discover new things you might like. And then he said, "And you know what? Coming to prom with you has turned out to be a new thing I seem to like very much." Dun 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 dun. Most likely to survive for a year drinking only your own pee. I'm over for 100. This was long due. That he gets to have a quote? Yeah, I don't get it. 6 new events, 6 new outcomes. Not a secret ending, but I unlocked the Liam successful prom card. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, right, we have to do the little end cap thingy dingy. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the monster prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. I also have to press the button to advance. Okay. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. The school play was a success in the end. The New Yorker said, "Never has a tree been as compelling and convincing as the tree in that play. Simply mesmerizing. Good job, Scott." Liam honed his most admirable skill and got a job with it. He now designs momentgram filters. Vera kept being fierce, strong, and stunning. Oh, in the literal sense of the word. Some haters once said adult life would put that mean bitch in her place. But you know what? Vera ended up making adult life her own bitch. For those 3 weeks, the monster prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for monster prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war, call of youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Dun 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 dun. Told you that the world was gonna end. I know the words to this. I don't understand why I just evolve into mumbles by the second line. Ooh, I still have some of that human jacuzzi in my chest. Gotta be careful with that stuff. Let's see here. Anybody new that we haven't mentioned before in this? Not really. Well, I mean, there's lots of people we haven't mentioned out loud, but... Roboto translation. Mike Kroll, published by Rough Trade Publishing. Na 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 na. Oh, Faith, that's right, that's one of the witches. Frank Maestas. Monster Prom's first clause payer. You have to pay the clauses. David Egerman. Yeah, he might be a Sonic villain, though. Gotta watch out for the Egerman. Alone. If my purple dork. Okay, that's suggestive. But I'll allow it. Alright, let's go to gallery. I want to go to gallery and look at the new things. Look here! So now we can see Liam with all the different people. There he is. Alright, so we've got that ending. And we've got our new Polaroid. Look at, just tap it in. Just tap it in, blush. Look at that. Yeah, she's definite. We are the dominant one in this relationship. Look at her, she's so fiery. We're beautiful. Red Wren, you're beautiful. All right, more art. Let's see what other art we unlocked. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I hear this music in my dreams, and that's fine. Oh, that's right. She used to be more of a Naga kind of styly here. Ooh, I like her with her little updo. That's cute. Here's what they kind of ended up with. The little curly wavy hair is cute, too. This is a little sexy pose. Let's see. More? We got more? Here she is again. I mean, I love a girl with a good hip butt area. And here she got legs. She's got skinny legs. Skinny legs. Like absolute zero thigh gap to intense thigh gap. All right. Oop. Fan art. Let's look. Oh, these are cute. Oh, I really like these. Anna Vienna Servan. Oh, that's kind of a beautiful, just collection of syllables. Anna Vienna Servan. Yeah, that's just, you've got a lovely name. And look at these two. Hearts. Aw, and here's these ladies. I really like the style of this and the sort of color-coded style. I mean, and I said style twice, but y'all know what I mean. All right, well, that's one game down. I'm gonna be trying to do this more regularly now that my folks have visited and they have come and gone, and so I no longer have to keep my office clean. But we'll see. I want to do this more regularly because I love this game. Now what I have to do is start going over all of my previous videos and start to record all of the different answers and stuff. We'll see if I get to that. That's where I get obsessive over games, is I put a bunch of stuff in a spreadsheet and then figure out all the different bits and bobs that go into the game. It's really cool. You can tell people put a lot of work into this game, and I appreciate that. So thanks, y'all. And thank everybody for watching my videos. Y'all have a great night. If you want to get reminded or alerted when I'm on here, or have posted something, go ahead and follow me or click alert buttons or whatever it is that is that style of thing on wherever you're viewing this. Alrighty. Everybody hang in there and have a great day. Bye.